real, wow. See, me personally, I didn't know anything about this at all. My subscribers from Nigeria sent me this. I didn't know anything about this. You mean to tell me that Tyson Fury did not want to fight Klitschko if he didn't have a particular kind of glove? Wow. See, I don't need things to line up perfectly clear for me to pull the trigger on something. It is what it is. See, I didn't know this. See, this is what tips me all the way over. See, I don't protect people even if I like them. That's not me, but that's a man characteristic. You know, but I don't do that. But you mean you wasn't going to fight him over gloves? You wasn't going to defend your belts, your titles because of gloves? And everybody say gloves is not a big deal. Evidently, gloves is such a big deal that he didn't want to fight Klitschko unless he had them. But you know what? Tyson Fury is not the only one who has felt like this. Marcos Maidana has also felt like this.
Y eres un verdadero campeón.
But the next fight don't hit me in the dick so much. I do want to make some more kids.
Okay, but next time let me use my gloves.
So as you can see, gloves is so important to them. They think it is the deciding factor in whether they will win a fight or not, as you see from Marcos Maidana. Now, this is the interesting thing. They call Andre Ward, right? People say they don't like Andre Ward. Fuck Andre Ward because he's a dirty fighter, blah, blah, blah. Did you hear them people say anything about the dirty tactics that Maidana used against Floyd in both fights?
But the next fight don't hit me in the dick so much.
No, they're all for those dirty tactics when it's against a certain kind of fighter. They're all for that. But then claim they don't like Andre Ward because he's a dirty fighter. But then at the same time, turn around and complain about Orlando Salido dirty fighting Vasily Lomachenko. But when Marcos Maidana does it to Floyd, it's cool. They like it. They ain't nothing to say, and they don't see anything wrong with it. I don't play these games. I don't play these games. Why you think these dudes come here, get offended, and then unsubscribe? Because they simply can't face the truth, you know, and nobody's going to cater to anybody around here. But I find that mighty interesting. You would call Andre Ward a dirty fighter, knowing Marcos Maidana dirty fight against Floyd, and you didn't care. And he also believes he needs a certain type of gloves to beat Floyd, just like Tyson Fury thinks he needs a certain type of glove to beat Klitschko, but they won't say anything about it. So this is the narrative, all right? No, this is not the narrative. This is the truth, okay? They're down for any and everybody cheating against you. They will turn a blind eye and remain silent, but complain and bitch if they even think you do something wrong and notice without proof. See, when it comes to a certain kind of fighter, they don't need proof, all right? But when you lighten up the complexion on that fighter, oh, no, you're going to have to provide me proof. I don't believe it. And you can provide them proof and they still won't believe it. Because to them, Tyson Fury is not no boxer. To them, Vasily Lomachenko is not no boxer. To them, it represents white men. And we can't have them getting beat or be under or be outshined or overshadowed by anybody else. This is why they get so fucking pissed. And because I can articulate this, and because I know this, that's where the problem comes into play. So when people say they want unbiased, that's not true. It's not true on either side. But one thing is for sure. You can't ignore the fact that this man said at one point in time he did not want to fight Vladimir Klitschko over gloves. Just like Marcos Maidana believed he needed those gloves to beat Floyd. Why is gloves so important? Your skills are supposed to pay the bills, not gloves. But at the end of the day, Marcos Maidana hung up his victory or whether he would win or not on what gloves he had. At the end of the day, Tyson Fury made it clear that he hung up whether he think he could beat Vladimir Klitschko or not on his gloves. So at the end of the day, how you going to complain that gloves is not that fucking important? Bruce Vane, I'm out.